Hello fellas, I got a question here right off the bat I want to ask you and show you this tree that's beside my house here and see what you think about it, whether it's a threat to my house or not. It's kind of misty raining today, but I want to ask you this question and show you the tree, and then I'm going to work on splitting some firewood. Now this is the hackberry tree that's right beside my house here, and you can see there are three main branches, really only two, because this one up here has already been lopped off and ends up being nothing. But over here, well, I guess there is three big huge main branches. But see this one right here is the one that if it would bust off would go right into my house, right about right here, or it threatens my house. And I've cut down 2 or 3 of these big hackberry trees this summer, and I haven't found one in the middle that isn't rotten yet. And so if you look at this one, I don't see anything giving way. I don't see that it's rotten, but I want to show it to you and ask you what you think. See that? You know, that's just a normal where it's grown together. I'm not saying it's cracking or anything, but if that limb busted off there, then you're going right into my house. And the main reason that I'm concerned about it or asking is because about 3 or 4 videos ago, I showed you the aftermath of that bad ice storm we had, and there's another hackberry tree right out there, another 55-60 foot away, that doesn't threaten my house, that had a huge branch bust off it. And that's what I'm going to be working on splitting up today with my splitter. But that one had a bad crack or a rottenness inside it that I hadn't even noticed, and I'm worried now about this tree. And it survived the ice storm, so maybe it's fine for another 40 years, I don't know. Or maybe it's a ticking time bomb and this thing will split off there and drop into my house and crush us. But I'm kind of wondering if I should work on cutting this thing down. Maybe not this winter, but like this spring coming up, because we're probably fine now because we survived the ice storm. But that's a bunch of rambling, but you get the idea what I'm saying. What do you think about this hackberry tree? How dangerous is it? Do I got to worry about that limb? Should I cut the thing down or not? Now this is the other hackberry tree that about 4 videos ago in that ice storm busted right there where there was a weak spot or a crack, and you can see it had gotten rotten, and it dropped a big limb right over there, about a 30-35 foot limb that I'm going to be splitting up today. But I had no idea that weak spot was there. I guess I should have looked better. But I just don't want there to be something like that in that tree I just showed you, and then it drops the limb on my house. I shot some grease in there. Let's see if we can get her started here. I'm going to be lazy and not put the support foot down, or I'm going to try to, because most of these rounds aren't very heavy, and I think maybe I can get away with splitting them without having that down. I probably will use the log lift for a handful of them, but they might be light enough. I don't need the support. If you hear shooting in the background, don't get worried, because I think I got some duck hunters on this pond that I live beside. It's public hunting over here. It's an old oxbow in the Missouri River. It's pretty big, but it's real shallow. Too shallow to make any nice fish in there, but there are a lot of ducks and geese and other wildlife, and we're in the no shoot zone for geese. They're protected here in about a 20-mile stretch, but duck hunting is legal, and I'm guessing they must be duck hunting over there. right to start off here. I wonder if I put the 4-way right in here, if I can just shear through it. Good size hunk there. Hunk kind of too long too. Kind of sweety, kind of rotten inside. Not like ash, but it's got a smell to it, this one. I never have been able to make nice firewood pieces on this stuff very good yet. It's hard to make them pretty for me. I'm not real good at that, but this is mainly going to end up being boiler wood, I think. And then if I can burn it in my boiler, I'll use my other prettier pieces to sell, you know. Because I just can't hardly make this Hackberry very pretty, I don't think. I got some rain on the old cell phone here, but that last piece I cut about 2 inches too long when I was cutting. I must have got excited, but I'm gonna keep on working on splitting that stuff up. It's misting and raining here, but it's not too bad. Thank you for watching, fellas, and if you would, if you're still watching, try to give me an answer if you know what you're talking about, or even if you don't, maybe, but mainly if you know what you're talking about. Do I need to whack that tree down so it don't crush my house? What are your feelings on that? Thank you, and I'll see you next time.